Hey, today I'm going to show you how to do a crochet patchwork cardigan inspired by Harry Styles, which is actually a J.W. Anderson cardigan, but in different colors and patterns. So here are all the materials that you are going to need. For the yarn, I used organic cotton 8x4 in 4 different colors, and for each color you are going to need approximately 150 grams and approximately extra 100 grams for the ribbing, which in my case was the dark blue color. You will also need a crochet hook. I used the 5mm one because I simply wanted to create a looser look, so the cardigan is also appropriate for the summer period. So here is the pattern of the back panel. In total it is 20 squares, and the front panel is in total 16 squares, 8 squares on each side. The sleeves are a total of 18 squares, 9 squares on each side, and in total it gives us 54 squares, which is 13 squares for white and dark blue and 14 squares for the orange and light blue color. For the squares itself, I did a double crochet for 22 chains for 12 rows, and which at the end gave me 15 by 15 centimeter big square. If you're not familiar with double crochet, it's quite easy. You just have to yarn over and go through the loop, pull yarn and then go through the first 2 loops and then again to the remaining 2, and then simply just repeat the process until you reach your desired square size and continue with all 4 colors. This was literally taking me forever, and I think in total I spent approximately 1 month working on this cardigan, so brace yourself because it is really a very time-consuming project. Once you're done with all of the squares, I would suggest arranging them in smaller piles for each panel to make sure that the colors are spread out evenly. And then just lay out the pattern so it's easier to work on it and to make sure that none of the colors are next to each other. And so here are all the panels, and once you're happy with the arrangement, you can start sewing the squares together. For that, I'm going to use a darning needle. And to be honest, although I thought that this was going to be the quickest part, it wasn't. This is how the back and front panel looks like once they are attached to each other, and once that's done, I continued with the sleeves. Remember to sew them together from the inside out to ensure that the outside part is smooth. Also make sure that the pattern of the sleeves is pointing in the opposite direction than the front and back panels. This is how the sleeves look like once they are done, and now I just had to attach them to the main body. And again, it was done from the opposite side of the cardigan, so again inside out. Once the main part of the cardigan was done, I started working on the ribbing. For the bottom part, I did approximately 120 centimeters in length and 7 centimeters in width. For the ribbing, I simply used single crochet, so that's even easier than double crochet. I did the same for the cuffs, but just shorter, so you can easily measure it on your own wrist. And to connect them, I simply did a slip stitch and then just sew them together with the main body. And now it was just left for me to do the inside ribbing, and for that I simply just went all the way around with the slip stitch and then continued with the single crochet for approximately 5 rows. And this is how the final result looks like. I'm really happy with this project, and I really hope that it will be useful for you as well.